Morning, everybody. Hope you're all having a good morning, enjoying that coffee, so on and so forth. She's a little cool one here this morning. Things are a little frosty, but obviously you can see what I'm doing, so I don't have to tell you. And for anybody that doesn't know what I'm doing, this is a whole ton of friggin', well, by the time I'm done loading this will be a couple ton of friggin' political promises that need to get sent out to the friggin' field where they belong, because they ain't no damn good, all those political promises anyways, right? It's Thursday, October 7, I believe. Oh, that's a heavy load. Back end of the tractor's coming off the ground. So, yeah, we're going to try getting some more shit hauled out here today while the ground is still frozen. It's kind of a bugger getting this manure spreader back down the alleyway and into this corral properly, but we'll do the best we can and get this pile hauled out, and then we can move on to another spot. It's wet. This pile is fairly wet anyways. Lots of the other stuff we took out was pretty darn dry, but this pile is pretty darn wet. I'm not taking big grapple loads. Some guys have said, use your grapple, use your grapple. Yeah, well, when it's friggin' heavy manure and you use the grapple on this machine, we got wheel weights in the back end, but we do not have calcium or any fluid in the back end inside the tires. And I'm finding that the back end of the tractor is coming off the ground because it's that heavy. So I'm not using the grapple. Simple. Couple more bucket loads in the front half and we'll be heading on down the road out to the field. I'll bring you guys back at that time. Later. Alrighty guys, well, sorry I haven't brought you back sooner, but we've hauled like 4 or 5 loads out already, but the freaking phone just kept ringing non-stop. That black stripe right there, that's from where we fed the cows out here yesterday. But yeah, I've had like 4 friggin' phone calls, 4 or 5, between a couple of neighbors and then the son and so on and so forth. Yeah, phone just kept going. NCP. So anyways, I just want to show you guys, you can, with the snow on the ground out here, and now that we're spreading on top of it, you'll be able to see better how wide the spread is coming off this thing. I don't got much in the manure spreader right now. There you can see it, it's only like half a load. That finished that 1 corral off, so now that's 3 corrals done. Now there's the real big pile of from the windbreak corrals. We got to get that out, and if we can, try and get some of that really old aged manure hauled out. That stuff, some of it's like 10, 12 years old. It's super rich and it's like black dirt almost. So, but I'll get you out here to where we were spreading them last 4 or 5 loads that we did, and you'll be able to see how much area it covers in one pass. And I am actually overlapping a little bit. So PTO, slurry gates open, and hit that. Better slow down just a little bit. there it is. So when I'm going up this way, I overlap, so when it flings it out the sides, it actually is overlapping right to basically that edge right there. So I'm overlapping by probably close to 12 feet. 8 for sure. And yeah, well, because of our beaters on this machine, they're wore out so bad, we do get a little bit through the middle, but it's all broke up really nice. It's not big chunky shit that's in there. So I should be able to break that up with the harrows and spread it around more. And you can actually see the manure flinging out there on the back end. You can see how I'm overlapping a little bit. So that ain't so bad. So from the stone pile way over there to where I am now, that's how much area we've covered so far. And I figure, why the hell not? Like, for how much we've covered so far, I'm gonna cover that much more just from the windbreak corral area. It's free fertilizer, right? At least that's how I look at it. And yeah, there's the odd stone that ended up out here, so in the spring we'll be picking friggin' rocks, of course, unfortunately. But it's almost at the point now, it's like pushing 11 o'clock or just after. It's almost at the point where I'm gonna have to stop because it's getting too greasy in the corral areas. And it's getting too hard to, well, I guess I could put this tractor in the shop and throw the drive shaft in it, and then the four-wheel drive in this guy will work again. But yeah, it's the tractor was spinning pretty good with some of them loads getting out of the corral areas. At least with the windbreak corral area, that corral is all tore down, so there's nothing there. There's no restrictions. There's not a specific spot that you have to load from every time. But yeah, political promises going on the ground. Organic fertilizer. Anyways, I'm gonna let you guys go. CP's doing something in the barn, so we're gonna head back over there that way and see what she's up to, and I'll bring you over in there for that. Talk to you then.
Want to get foamed?
Pardon?
Want to get foamed?
Do I want to be foamed? No, my holes don't need to be sealed up.
I don't know if it's because you have this brand, the big gap filler, but it comes out so slow.
I don't know.
Like super slow.
But it looks like it's doing a nice job. For some of you guys that are new, over the last couple years we've had major problems with, you can see it right up there, a little bit of daylight coming through there, another spot right there where that hay is stuffed in the ceiling, there, so on and so forth. In the winter, on really bad storms, it'll blow snow into the barn so bad through that little tiny gap. We've had snow banks as high as these corral panels, which is like 4.5, 5 feet. So that back corner over there, I got to do some major work back there. and get that all fixed up. Put the bales there. I'm gonna have to take a couple of the bales out so I could crawl up there and get the foam sealant in there. And I gotta get on the roof and run some extra screws down in the roof. What?
I could crawl up there.
You did what?
I could crawl up there, I said.
Not until I get more screws in the roof from on top.
I think we might need a new piece of tin on the end.
Well, we may need to put a new piece up there, but we'll get that figured out after. If you can get this over here for now, that'd be awesome. You got her sealed up good. I think I would have done even in the spot where it wasn't leaking, like right there. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, I could do there.
You did every one.
I am doing every one. I didn't realize.
You missed that one.
I did.
You did. You fired. You're fired.
Bye.
Alrighty, guys, gonna let you go. We'll talk to y'all later. Alrighty, guys. Well, we got ourselves a phone call, and Buddy asked if I could come and give a hand to haul. See those blocks in the back, that trailer right there? Haul a bunch of blocks, just like that right there. Concrete blocks. They're like 2,000 pounds a block. So, should be interesting. I'm not sure how many I'm going to be putting on here, but I'll bring you back once I'm loaded up. Put them under the scope, make them feel nervous. Actually, he's pretty fucking good. That hook, he can grab those blocks with that hook without even getting out of the cab of the machine. So far, that's what he's been doing anyway. Just wiggle her around this way or that way, but oh, there he is. See that? It's pretty good. Pretty good. He's done it lots of experience with it. Later. Alrighty, well, we're loaded up. We put 12 blocks on. We're not gonna bother strapping nothing down. We're just fucking going. Goddamn big ass skunk right there. Holy shit, that was a monster of an animal. Anyways, don't run him over. Who we hauling for? Well, you guys know who we're hauling for. And I'll bring you back when we get to his place and reveal who we're hauling for. But at this point, we're loaded up and we're heading on down the road to his place. So we got about 7.5, 8 miles left to go. So see you soon. Anybody recognize it? We're at Straight Pipes. Yeah, old Straight Pipe, he asked if I could come and give him a hand getting these blocks hauled home. So here we are. The deer have been in the yard. Or the goats. Goat. Goddamn goats. I'd say deer back here. He's got a lot of these things to get hauled home, so he can keep his concrete on his stuff. There. Anywho, we got to get that little bit unloaded, get these ones unloaded, and then I got to get a second load, and he's got to get some half blocks, I understand. So I'm gonna let y'all go, and we'll get this stuff unloaded later. He's got the fucking easy job.
That black one's a little bigger.
He just gets to sit in that friggin' blue tractor and drive back and forth. I gotta walk back and forth, jump up and down off the trailer, hook chains up, unhook chains. Oh, life is rough. I'm being sarcastic, guys. I'm being sarcastic. Just about done. 4 more to go. Later. Alrighty, well, we got all of the straight pipe cindercrete blocks all hauled in there. Not sure, you guys are gonna have to check into Straight Pipe Acres and in future videos of his and see what the heck he's gonna do with them. It's not my place to let you know, spill the beans. Anyways, the sun has gone down and she's quite red on the sunset. And what do they say? Red sky at night is a sailor's delight, because it's going to be a windy day the next day. Get ready for a windy one tomorrow. Anyway, excuse me, holy jumpers. Heading home. We'll see you guys tomorrow. What's wrong with my coat?
You wear that pigeon shit thing.
It's just got some bird poop on it from sitting in the barn over the past year. Look, it's perfectly fine on the inside.
It even has a fly.
It has a fly on the inside, probably a spider or two. But you know what? If I have a baby calf in here and it's super cold, I can put that coat, his front legs through the sleeves and zip it up over his back.
Seriously, that's why you're keeping it.
And if it's really cold and I get really wet and I get cold, I have a dry one to put on. What are we doing, guys? Well, it's the end of the friggin' day. It's getting dark outside. See that? For some of you guys will remember how up there that was open? It's not open anymore. Over here, it's all closed in. That's what we've been screwing around with. I was in the city for a big part of the day, dental appointments and shit like that. But we're working our way around. I got a few to do in that section there and a few to do in the far end over there. And then over there, that's a big one, because that's where the snow really blows in, over there.
No, it was the whole barn last year.
Oh, yeah.
Horrible.
The CP went along and she spray foamed the hell out of the barn yesterday. You can see it up there. See all that? That little tiny seam where snow might sift in. We got it all spray foamed up. She did it all the way to where there's a gap where I gotta put a 2x6 in. What's that, babe?
I got to that corner over there.
Oh, you went over there too?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Good job.
Now I'm just waiting on a man.
Just waiting on a man to stuff his wood in the hole. No comment. Anyway, I know I got enough for this video, guys. It's a couple days long, but I'll get this one posted up for y'all for tomorrow morning. The heifers are looking good. They're coming out of their sickness. The drugs are working. They're not so psycho-ish. They're still a little bit nervous around us, but not bad. They're not so snotty-nosed. Their ears are perking up. We got this one right here. Her ears are still a little droopy. And so I'm going to give them all a second shot of, up here it's called biomycin. It's basically it's oxytetracycline, or liquamycin. But they're all going to get a second shot here on the weekend at one point or another. And then they'll be good to go. Okay. Give us the old thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and fun. Let's get her done. We'll catch y'all later.